The modern world loves to label men as either dominant alphas or accommodating betas, but a third type walks a different trail altogether. The Sigma male is the lone wolf of the social wilderness, highly independent, difficult to read, and uninterested in jockeying for position. He moves in silence, makes his own rules, and measures success by personal standards rather than public applause. Because he stands outside the usual pecking order, people often find his behavior mysterious even when he is calm. Put genuine anger into the mix and that mystery only deepens. A Sigma's fury is neither the explosive chest beating of an alpha nor the quiet retreat of a beta. It is a cool, concentrated force that surfaces in subtle yet unsettling ways. What follows are 8 distinctive reactions that appear when a Sigma male reaches his breaking point, and why each one leaves everyone else on edge. Number 1. They weaponize silence. When tensions rise, most people raise their voices, but a Sigma raises the volume of quiet. In a heated exchange, he will often stop talking altogether, holding a steady gaze while refusing to fuel the fire with more words. This is not the silence of surrender. It is an intentional stillness that tilts the room in his favor. Without a rapid-fire comeback to push against, the other side begins to hear its own anger echo in an uncomfortable vacuum. That void forces reflection in a way shouting never could. Meanwhile, the Sigma preserves his energy and keeps control of the tempo. He is essentially saying, "I will not perform for your frustration." Silence becomes his shield, and paradoxically, his loudest statement. Number 2. They know when to stop arguing. A Sigma male can debate facts all day, but he has no patience for verbal merry-go-rounds. The instant a conversation devolves into ego sparring or empty emotion, he exits, sometimes with a simple, "We're done," sometimes by closing the door behind him without another word. Others may chase him, hungry for one more swing, but he is already mentally elsewhere. This abrupt disengagement is not running away. It is the assertion that his time and sanity are too valuable for pointless bickering. Because he thrives on self-reliance, he has no need to win a shouting match to validate himself. Walking away leaves conflict seekers flustered, starved of the drama they crave, while the Sigma male preserves his calm and moves on to something worth his attention. Number 3. They quickly determine the best course of action. Rage clouds many minds, yet it sharpens a Sigma's. Even when adrenaline spikes, he pauses long enough to run a silent cost-benefit analysis. Diffuse, deflect, or deliver decisive consequences. If the infraction is minor, he might make a single clarifying statement and let the matter drop. If it is senseless drama, he deflects by ignoring it. If it is a serious breach of trust, he moves swiftly and efficiently, filing a complaint, ending a contract, or setting a new boundary that cannot be crossed twice. This rapid triage keeps him from lashing out blindly and ensures that every reaction serves a clear purpose. To outsiders, his calm calculations in the heat of anger may look almost robotic, yet they protect him from regret and give him the advantage of strategy over impulse. Number 4. They hold back their ego. When pride is wounded, many people grab for the last word or swing until they feel superior again. A Sigma male does the opposite. He recognizes that ego can turn a small spark into a house fire, so he keeps his pride on a tight leash. If the situation requires an apology, he can deliver it sincerely because preserving his self-image is less important than resolving the issue efficiently. If another man brags or postures, the Sigma simply nods and lets the performance pass. His composure often unnerves observers who expect anger to look like puffed-up bravado. By stifling his ego, he prevents needless escalation and stays focused on tangible solutions rather than symbolic victories. Number 5. They forgive but never forget. A Sigma male treats forgiveness as a personal release valve. He will let go of overt resentment, so it does not drain his focus or color his future. That said, he keeps a mental ledger of every significant slight or betrayal. Ask for pardon, and he may grant it, but the relationship will never return to its original settings. The Sigma's mind is a library of lessons, each filed under "Do Not Repeat." His ability to remember, but not publicly dwell on, past wrongs protects him from naivety without chaining him to grudges. The offender might assume all is well, yet the Sigma has quietly adjusted how much access and trust that person will ever receive again. Number 6. Delayed detonation. One of the most unsettling traits of an angry Sigma is his talent for patience. In the moment, he might appear unruffled, even indifferent. Coworkers and friends breathe a sigh of relief, thinking the storm has passed. Meanwhile, he is drafting a meticulous plan. Perhaps it is gathering documentation, repositioning resources, or lining up alternatives. Days or weeks later, the fuse reaches its end. A contract is dissolved. A key recommendation blocks someone's advancement, or an opportunity shuts its door with finality. Because the retaliation is delayed and precise, few people connect it to the original offense until it is too late. The impact feels sudden, but for the Sigma, it is simply the culmination of quiet calculations carried out on his timeline. Number 7. Emotionless eye contact. If a confrontation becomes unavoidable, the Sigma male fixes his gaze with unsettling stillness. His face remains calm, his breathing even. The opposing party expects either fiery glares or evasive glances, yet finds neither, only a steady, unreadable stare that suggests complete self-command. This lack of visible emotion undercuts intimidation tactics, because anger directed at him has nowhere to land. The longer his neutral eyes hold contact, the more off-balance the aggressor feels. The Sigma is communicating a simple fact: external bluster has no power here. Without raising his voice, he claims the psychological high ground. Number 8. Zero revisit rule. Once a conflict is resolved, the Sigma male seals it like a file marked closed. He will not dredge up old complaints to win a new argument, nor will he sit around rehashing past hurts. Dragging yesterday into today wastes momentum and signals insecurity. Two conditions he refuses to entertain. If a former friend betrayed him, that chapter is done and the person is permanently outside the circle. If a workplace dispute ended with an agreement, he honors the outcome and never circles back. Anyone who tries to reopen a settled matter meets a wall of silence or a firm reminder that the topic is off-limits. This rule keeps his life streamlined and prevents emotional clutter from piling up. A Sigma male's anger is a careful flame, not an uncontrolled blaze. He responds with calm tactics that protect his focus: quiet withdrawal, clear-eyed analysis, and decisive follow-through when the moment is right. Because his reactions are measured rather than loud, many people mistake restraint for lack of feeling, until the results appear with crisp finality. In the end, his greatest power is the ability to stay composed while others burn hot, letting logic guide every step and leaving no room for chaos to take the lead. Do you agree with the points I mentioned in this video? We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. For more deep dives into the Sigma male mindset, be sure to check out our other videos. Thank you for watching and being a part of our community. If you're ready to continue your journey toward achieving greatness, hit the like button and subscribe so you won't miss out on future videos. Click here to see 8 uncomfortable things only Sigma males do.